Councillors, fix our GP services, fix our hospitals, fix our housing, fix our schools, fix our roads for the people who live here now. Then come talk to us about City of Sanctuary. You have ignored us. You have cancelled us. You have smeared us. Yet not one of you has shown up to respond to explain why you voted in favour of progressing towards joining City of Sanctuary. Councillor Riley, Lewis, they can tell us why they voted against. So, it's one of two things. You either can't because you don't know, or you just rubber stamped it. Or maybe it's because you won't, because you can't withstand the scrutiny of your decisions being questioned. So you hide like cowards. Do you not want the people to know that if this goes ahead, you are joining them up to an NGO that is infiltrating councils, cities, boroughs all across the UK and Ireland, and that they will dictate policy, that you will be answerable to them, and that you, for their ideologies, and be used by them to collectively lobby government on their behalf for refugees, not for us, not for the people who elected you. We have elected and pay you to represent us, not some NGO funded by private foundations and banks. You are allowing, no, you're facilitating a corporate invasion by the likes of Serco and Mears to buy up our houses, our country, with rent paid by our money, while calling us far-right and racist for objecting. You cancelled us from Bellini's, but you can't cancel us from the streets. These are our streets. I walked these streets as a child. My mother walked these streets. My grandmother walked these streets. This is my land, and I will not stand idly by and allow it to be sold off. We have welcomed those not born here to walk the streets with us. But that welcome was conditional on respect and that they came here to give, not to take. They have more than met those conditions and they have been welcomed. However, Serco, Mears, Clearwater, Lloyds, greedy landlords and the likes, you are not welcome here, buying up houses for profit, causing rents to skyrocket, leaving our children unable to afford a home. A third of the population in Northern Ireland is on NHS waiting lists. The only thing harder than getting to see a GP is getting a councillor to respond to an email. It's estimated up to 120,000 people are homeless. A third of our children are leaving primary school without sufficient maths and English skills. And what is your solution? Rather than fix the problem, it's replacement migration. Your own assembly document states that by 2035, population growth in Northern Ireland will be from immigration. The document states that birth rates are falling, death rates are rising, and their answer, replace us with inward migration. This is their words, this is not my words. They don't want to fix healthcare, build up communities, create an affordable framework for families to thrive. No. Import cheap labour to fill low-wage jobs, abandoning the people who elected you in favour of using migrants who are more willing to accept a lower standard of living. It's not for compassion, it's for cheap labour. You are the enemy of the people. You hate us enough to overwhelm our system rather than fix it, pushing it to collapse and then openly telling us that the plan is to replace us, calling us far right if we resist. So, what is City of Sanctuary programme? It started as a grassroots movement for refugees and asylum seekers. But particularly over this past 5 years, it has moved from City of Sanctuary into Streams of Sanctuary. So what does that mean? It means that they're infiltrating universities, schools, shops, libraries, gardens, even maternity units. Every day, impartial public spaces are slowly changing into advocacy platforms with preferential treatment towards refugees and asylum seekers, therefore no longer neutral places for all of us. Belfast and Derry already signed up. Bangor was stopped for now. Currently, it's set its sights on Newry, Mourne and Down. They have had 2 successes and a loss. They need to get Newry on board so they can continue and infiltrate all 11 councils. Then they'll circle back on Bangor. A loss in Newry, that would make it way more difficult for them to progress. That's why today is so important. On the surface, it sounds noble, compassionate, but beneath it lies a quiet, insidious agenda. It's an NGO network funded by foundations, banks and financial interests, pushing policies and ideologies not voted for by us, but imposed upon us. Policies that reshape our communities, our schools, their curriculums. You might want to contact your child's primary school about the current video they're being shown about refugees, and reshape our councils in favour of refugees and asylum seekers without our consent. This is not some innocent virtue nod. They are signing you on to an outside organisation. The NGO sets the rules, writes the policies, and even tells them how to train their staff. The council, on your behalf, accepts their framework of learn, embed, share. Embed. Does that sound like welcome, or does that sound more like indoctrination? They know that mass migration of an unvetted and unchecked nature would be met with hostility at worst, questioning at the very least. City of Sanctuary is an attempt to point the finger and get ahead of it. A preemptive, manufactured virtue signal that is an insult to us. From whom do these people need sanctuary? It's creating the idea that local people, us, and our culture are a latent threat. We are the problem and need to be re-educated. There's no suggestion that people culturally different from us arriving here should be educated in our customs, our culture, our values, our laws. No, our council is telling us that we are the problem. And you know what's coming next if we stay silent. Digital IDs have already proposed this as a solution for illegal immigration. CBDCs, total surveillance, total control, not freedom, not opportunity, chains. They want to decide what you can buy, what you can own, who you are, and they're using immigration, NGOs, and compassion as a smokescreen. They're not incompetent. This is deliberate. They want to break the system so they can replace it with their system, one where we are powerless. Do these councillors represent you? No. Ask yourself then, who do they represent? They hate us, the ordinary people like you and me who dare to speak the truth. They hate our culture, they hate our pride, our refusal to bow down. They despise us because we are not easy to manipulate and control. And so they smear us and set our own against us to silence us. Why do you think they came? Why do you think they came for Northern Ireland last? Because we are the fighters. They knew we would fight harder than anyone. So they're trying to set us against each other, to divide us, to distract us, to dilute resistance. But we stand here today united. Well, most of us. Catholic, Protestant, gay, straight, different races, different countries of origin, every man, woman and child who calls this place home. Our differences are nothing compared to the betrayal we all face. This fight is for everyone. When we stand together, united, we are unstoppable. We are all here to preserve Northern Ireland from the globalist corporate takeover. Failure is not an option. We will no longer be asking for clarity from councillors who ignore us. We will not be swayed by any vague 11th hour statement by the council posted on social media. We demand one thing: no closed meetings, We want a public statement issued that Newry Morning Down will not be joining the NGO City of Sanctuary Network in any capacity. Now, to the Be Kind Brigade Rent-a-Bob over here, performing their usual antics of intimidation and bullying, shouting the people who pay their wages down with their well-funded sound system. You preach unity and inclusion, yet the purpose of a counter-protest, your counter-protest, is to display division. NIPSA, unite. Why do you stand against your own people? Your allegiance isn't to this place or its people. Your allegiance is to the flag you are holding. Tricolours, you're plastic patriots. There's not a single patriot among you. Hypocrites. You think patriotism is a hate crime. You are here for your own selfish needs. You don't care about the people you serve. You don't chant for them. Let's face it, you only care about your pay packet. Double time today. Double time today, is it, lads? Nice work if you can get it. You're like turkeys voting for Christmas. We're neither paid nor funded. We're here because of heart. Because we love this land, its people and our children, and the world we leave behind for them. We cannot be bought. What have you got against homes for our people, schools for our children, and decent healthcare for all? Shame on you. You are selfish, self-righteous, lost and misguided. In standing against your own people, you stand against yourself. You are economically ignorant idealists who have replaced reality with ideology, pretending to be virtuous and love this abstract stranger while hating your own neighbours. The truth is, you hate yourself. Refugees put further pressure on already strained resources. That doesn't make them bad people, but pretending it has no effect on housing, healthcare and schools is ignorance on display. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Compassion starts at home. You stand in solidarity with strangers. Real solidarity means looking after your own sick and homeless, your own children first. It's not racist to put the needs of your own people first. You are the racist. Your hatred is towards your own people. We are taking our communities back. The current government has been infiltrated and corrupted by outside interests. This is our land. These are our streets, and the future is ours to decide. This fight is not about hate. It's about love. Love of our children, our family, our community. Love of our country. Did I hurt your feelings, guys? I know your feelings are very important to you. We want a Northern Ireland where people come because they want to belong, not because a broken system dumped them here with no plan. We will not accept managed decline disguised as compassion. They can call us whatever they want, but they can never call us cowards. They're the cowards who hide from the people that they represent. We're at a crossroads here. We either sit back and let decisions be made over our head, or we stand up and demand that our voices be heard. Are we going to stand by when our children are pushed to the back of the queue? Northern Ireland, stand for your people, fight for your future, your freedom, speak truth, protect your own. Never let anyone tell you that caring for your own is hate. It is love, it is responsibility, and it is our duty. Did they really think that we would give up so freely after what our ancestors fought for? Their blood runs through our veins. We are a nation of fighters, and we will fight to protect our homes, our children, our way of life from sellouts like the government handing it over. Democracy doesn't die because of those in power. It dies because we choose to stand aside. It survives only when the people demand it. It's up to us. We have the real power. Every vote, every voice, every action matters. Make sure to let your councillors know exactly how you feel. Leave them in no doubt. They think that we're powerless. But we're not here today to beg. We are here to hold to account. We are here to demand. We are here to reclaim our country back from those who betray it, betray us. Those who are destroying it from within, the worst kind of enemy. We will claim what is ours peacefully but powerfully, because no government governs without the consent of its people. The sellouts have had their day. Every councillor that puts global agendas above our children must feel our presence. The future is ours to decide. This is our land. We inherited it. It's up to us to protect it from future generations. The fight is not just about the present. It's about the future. It's about our children and our grandchildren. And one day, when they ask, what did you do when our country was under attack from within? We will say, we stood, we spoke, we fought, and we won!